what's up everyone? Welcome back to this video. As you can see from the title, this is just going to be a very straightforward video. I'm mainly making this one because it's something that I wish I would have seen a few years ago after lots of trial and error. And this is basically just like something I feel like is a staple in every wardrobe. It could be anyone's wardrobe, whether you're into clothing or not, but it's just a good piece of clothing to have in all kinds of different scenarios, whether you're just kind of hanging out, you're layering something when it's cold. Yeah, and it's basically just the perfect hoodie. And I've honestly been searching for a really good hoodie for the longest time. I feel like there's always just some things that I kind of like about one and dislike about one. A few years ago, I kind of started getting into thermal lined hoodies, and usually when I would go to like thrift stores or vintage stores and stuff, and I would see like a thermal lined hoodie, I was always super hyped because no one really releases thermal lined hoodies. It's not that common. And the thing with thermal lined hoodies that I like in comparison to like other heavyweight cotton hoodies is that they're not as stiff. Definitely if you've seen like Champion reverse weave hoodies and stuff, when you first get them, they're like really thick and warm, but they're also really stiff, and that kind of feels uncomfortable to me. Also, when the hoodie is really stiff, it's hard to layer underneath the jacket because it kind of gets like crinkled up underneath the jacket and feels really weird, like you're super bulky. But basically, yeah, I wanted to make this video because it's basically just something I wish I would have seen a long time ago, and kind of put me in the direction of a really good hoodie that also isn't too expensive and compared to other high quality hoodies. I've definitely tried all kinds of hoodies, you know, ranging from $30, $40, $50 upwards of $200 and stuff like that. Sometimes you'll see like a really sweet hoodie from a lot of Japanese brands, and they're usually like $150 to $220, something like that. And I definitely tried those throughout my trial and error process of trying to find a perfect hoodie. But I think I've found one now, and it's not nearly as expensive as those. You even see Visvim dropping like $600, $700 hoodies, and yeah, I don't know, I just can't get myself to even think about spending $800 on a hoodie. That's just insane. So the hoodie that I want to talk about, that I've actually talked about in a few pickup videos like a year or two ago, I kind of talked about them a little bit, and it's basically Camber USA. And Camber is basically just out of a small town in Pennsylvania. I think it's just like a small factory, and usually when you order the hoodie, it might take a little while to get it made if they don't have it in stock already. And I've actually seen this brand starting to gain a little bit of traction recently, but not as much as I would have hoped for. But the biggest thing for me is that they do thermal lined hoodies, which are really comfortable. And I'll show the one that I'm talking about now, and then I'll also show a previous vintage hoodie that I have that's also thermal lined, and the things I like about both of them. Alright, this is the hoodie right here. It's just a basic zip up hoodie in black, and it has thermal lining on the inside. As you can see, the thermal lining runs all the way down the arms, and so it's just throughout on the inside is thermal lined. And this one's actually called the Chill Buster. So I'll link it in the description where I get these from, and you're gonna have to be patient when you order them. Usually it takes quite a few weeks for the hoodie to come, and there's even like a little disclaimer on the website that it's gonna take a little bit while. Usually just because it's like a small factory, so I'm assuming that they're just kind of making them as the orders come. But yeah, I've read some reviews on Reddit and stuff, and they usually say these run big, but I've found that these run true to size. So I've actually gotten an X large in this hoodie, and that's one that fits me the best. I actually had this same exact hoodie in a large like 2 years ago. I took it off at work one time when I was at a construction project, and an hour later I think someone had taken it, which was unfortunate. So yeah, happy to get this one, and it kind of worked out because that was a large and it didn't fit me as nicely as I would want, and so I have an X large in this now. So I'll throw in a video also of me wearing it and how it kind of looks on me. I'd say it fits perfectly, and depending how you want it to fit, if you want it to be a little bit more snug, then you should go a size down. And if you want it to be a little bit loose, then you kind of just get true to size. But yeah, the main thing for me why I like this hoodie so much is basically just fit. The hood has a lot of space. Some hoodies you put on and the hood is like choking your head. And then also with the thermal lining, it keeps the hoodie really soft instead of being super thick and stiff. So this one's easy to layer with, easy to wear like a long sleeve under, and kind of just feels like it's already broken in. I've also tried another hoodie from Camber, and that one wasn't thermal lined, and it kind of just fit a lot like a Champion reverse weave. which I personally don't like just because of how rigid the cotton feels on the hoodie. I guess you could try and go and break it in, but why not just get one that's extra cozy and basically already broken in. So yeah, this was just a super simple video, but I wanted to make it just because it's something that I would have been happy to see maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, before I started going through a little process of trying to find a nice, perfect hoodie. And the biggest thing for me is just the thermal lining. Honestly, I wish that more companies did thermal lined hoodies. You layer with a thermal lined hoodie underneath the jacket, you're super warm. Yeah, if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll get to them. This was really just supposed to be a really straightforward video, just to share something that I really like and I feel like not that many people know about. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and definitely if you have any questions, comments, anything, just leave in the comments and I'll get to those as soon as I can. If you want to keep seeing videos from me, just subscribe and I'll keep putting videos out. I think that my friends and I might be rolling through to San Francisco in the coming weekends, so if I'm going there soon, I'll probably make a few videos while I'm out there because there's a bunch of stores that I really like all around San Francisco. And also I've been doing like a lot of bouldering recently, and there's like a few sweet bouldering gyms in San Francisco that a few of us want to check out, so I think that'd be sweet. But yeah, I'll definitely make a video when I'm out there, and stay tuned for more videos from me.